Hello, darling. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Lorelei Fines, and it's just me and you here, and I want to connect with you. I want us to understand each other a little bit better. I'm going to be honest, this video is probably going to look a little edited because I'm not going to put a bunch of clips of me crying on the internet. I actually already made this video a couple days ago, and I knew I was posting it today, Saturday. And so I sat down to edit it last night, and when I did, you could hear the wind so bad. I was sitting here in the same spot. I love my porch. It's one of my comfort spots. And you could hear the wind so bad. So I pulled out my mic, which I haven't even used since I bought it, and decided to set it up because I want to do this video right. I want to give you the quality content you deserve. And if I'm coming out with something like this, I want to do it the right way. Because I think in a weird way, I'm representing a lot of women that have been through something like this. This is the most vulnerable video I have ever made. And I make content for grown folks, so that's saying something, okay? And yes, I'm probably going to laugh sometimes throughout this video because that is how I've gotten through some of the hardest things in my life, is by having humor. So why I haven't come out with this before now? I didn't know how to say it, honestly. When I started creating content over 3 years ago, I had no clue it would end up being so many people all over so many different platforms enjoying my content and watching me and getting to know me. I still am shocked all the time that so many people give a dang about who I am and what I'm doing. Once things did start getting so popular, I think me not coming out with my truth was a way of me protecting myself, protecting my career, protecting my income, because I mean, it's a huge income, and also protecting my healing. So just quick little wrap up of why I do what I do. I got into the trucking industry around 10 years ago, and people would constantly say, "Oh, you're such a different type of truck driver. You need to share your story on social media." And I had like zero self-esteem, thought no one would care about me. And then I wanted to find myself again. I was a mom to a teenager that was starting to live their life. My whole identity was wrapped up in being a good mom because I was a single mom. I wanted to fall back in love with myself. I wanted to rediscover myself as a woman, as a individual, not just a mom and a truck driver. So part of me rediscovering myself was putting myself out there for the world to see. And it was part of my healing journey. I also didn't want to feel like a fraud, because I have been lying to you. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It might be a lie of omission, but it's still a lie. And I pride myself on being a stand-up, honest woman. And yes, in this industry, we all have things we kind of hide behind for safety. But as far as who I am and what I am, I have put most of my whole self out there. Literally, my whole self out there. So, not sharing this has felt so wrong. Especially the closer connection I get with the amazing people that are on my sides. So you probably want to know also, why now? Why come out with it now? And it's because in my gut, it just feels right. I've wanted to open up more and more to y'all ever since I stopped with my trucking company, and I wanted to start doing more content and focusing more on social media and traveling. I wanted to open up to y'all more. And I've experimented some with opening up. I'm starting to share more of my life. But this just felt like the right step to really open myself up, to really start sharing who I am at the core. I also have now shared this on my paid sites. Y'all know I have subscription-based sites where people support me, and I shared this a couple days ago. I wanted to give them the truth first, because even though, yes, y'all here are so valuable to me, those people there are the ones who truly support me, who put their hard-earned money towards me, and I do not take that for granted. And most importantly, I wanted to be honest with them. So today's Saturday. I put that video out Wednesday. So I'm sure you're wondering, do they know? And now they do. I feel like I was very brave about it. I did a video where I removed my prosthetics and I showed them just me. It was so scary. But I'm really proud of myself that I did it. So my truth is that I am a breast cancer survivor. I have a gene mutation that is called BRCA. That, with the combined history of an immense amount of breast and ovarian cancer in both my maternal and paternal sides, the decision was made that I needed to have a bilateral mastectomy with reconstruction and my ovaries removed. So that means that I went through multiple surgeries, one very long beginning surgery where we removed all my breast tissue, removed my nipples, they put in what are called expanders, and I had my ovaries removed. After that, I went through what's called severe sudden surgical onset menopause, I believe. It was very severe and very hard. I also went through expanding my muscle. The tissue expanders, they have a pocket they create in your muscle, your chest muscle, and you go every week or 2 weeks, and they have this big needle that they put inside you and inject fluid, and they do that until it gets to be the size that you want. And then I had to have another surgery to put the implants in, then another one because of scar tissue, and on and on and on. And I literally lost pieces of myself with those surgeries. In order to get through those traumatic things, I just cut that sexual side of myself off. And that is one of the many reasons that I haven't dated in over 10 years. I haven't been intimate with someone since then. But I wanted to reclaim those parts of myself. And that has been my journey into the content I create. I have fallen back in love with myself. And what I use, they're called silicone medical grade prosthetics. I use prosthetic nipples. So these are implants. This is my real skin. They're implants. And I have no nipples. And I use, like I said, prosthetic ones. You can either just put them on or you can glue them on. And no one has been the wiser. I'm sure now, knowing, people could probably go back and look through my content and see that I'm wearing different types at different times. When I first started creating content, I didn't really have the money to invest into the medical grade ones because they are very expensive. So I had very cheap ones, and then I invested in good ones. They're hundreds and hundreds of dollars. And like I said, now I have gone on to my paid sites and shown myself without them. So if you are curious, that is where you will find that. But this has been a secret that I have kept from most people. I have a few good girlfriends I've told, but it has held me back from a lot in life, and I'm not going to let it hold me back anymore. I'm not going to let it hold me back from dating anymore. It's held me back from doing like lives on my stuff and all kinds of different things. And I'm not letting it hold me back anymore. I'm coming out with my truth, and I'm going to be proud of myself. I've even had a couple people asking now, well, now are you going to make content without the prosthetics? My girlfriends say I look like a Barbie doll because you know how Barbie dolls have no nipples. So who knows, I might start a trend, huh? Like I said, I use humor to get through life. I'm happy to answer any questions you have about this. I'd love to talk in the comments about it. I haven't come out about it before just because I really worried about everyone's reaction. It's like I said, this is my career. I love doing this. I love sharing myself online. It has made me fall in love with myself. I feel like I am becoming the person I should be. And I do not want to lose that. So coming out with this is risky. But it's right too. And sometimes doing the right thing is the hard thing. I hope you don't feel like I had any malice in not telling you the truth before now. But my hope in coming out with it now is that we can connect on an even more intimate and deep level. That we can get to know each other more, and you can feel closer to me, and somehow in this, I can feel closer to you. I would love to talk about it in the comments and open up a discussion. I know on my paid sites, I've had so many people messaging me, telling me about their sisters, their cousins, their people they know in their life, their wives, all these different people who they've known who have had breast cancer, who've gone through these different things. And I love having these things to connect with you on. Also, I'm hoping somehow this video gets out to women who need to see someone who's been through what they're going through, who can see that you can come out on the other side of it and you can feel whole again, because when you're going through this, you feel anything but whole. Our breasts are such a huge part of our femininity, but they are not our whole femininity. They are just a part. And when you lose part of yourself, you can do the work to feel like a whole woman again. I'm happy to share those parts of my story if y'all want to hear them. I'm happy to share any of it. Please let me know anything you want to hear about or from me. But I hope this video finds the right people, and I hope for my people that are already here with me that we become closer now. Because I truly do love y'all. Y'all have made such a positive impact on my life. If you saw the woman I was 5 years ago, you wouldn't recognize her. It took all this for me to fall in love with myself again. And it's still a journey. Miss Tallulah's tired of laying here, so I think that's our key, that it's time. Is it time, ma'am? Sorry if you're hearing the dog in the background. Do you have something to say, Miss Tallulah? That's her take on it. I truly do love y'all. I wanted to make her lay down for just another moment because I just wanted to express my gratitude to those of you who have been through these past couple years with me. I hope you don't feel betrayed in any possible way, because I am so very thankful for you. I hope this is a beginning of a journey for you to get to know me even more. And for me to feel like I can open up to you, because I have a story, buddy. I have a lot of them. And I want to share them because, yes, I know my T and A have given me this platform, but I don't take it for granted. And I want to try to use it for good. Yes, I want to use it for fun. I am not just going to turn my content into sappy content, no. But I can make you feel good and also make you feel good at the same time. I want this platform to be a happy place where we can come on here, we can have fun, we can laugh, we can share things. I can make you laugh, I can make you cry, I can make you feel exciting things. I want to make you feel it all. Thank you. I love you so much. Please like this video. Please comment. Let me know how this makes you feel. Please be open with me. If it bothers you, tell me. If it makes you feel closer to me, tell me. I want to start a discussion in the comments, so please talk to me. And if you know anyone who's been through this journey, who's been through breast cancer, will you share this video with them? Or anyone who has a family member or wife or anything, if you'll share this video with them, it would mean the world to me. Or anyone who's lost a piece of themselves, whether it's losing a piece of themselves in an accident or through through something traumatic. I've been through some hard things in my life, and you feel like you lose a piece of yourself when you go through those. But share this video with someone who you think would like it. Alright, Tallulah's done. So I think that means we're done. I love y'all.